records in volume or sales every single week, every single period, every single year. We're doubling. Our growth is just staggering. It's just a perfect time. It's a magic moment in time here at Siege International. Many people get on this call, listening in on this call, or invited to listen in on this call, that are looking to pick up an extra, 500, 1,000, 2, 3, 4, 5,000 or more a month on a part-time basis, not having to change anything they're currently doing, working from home, as we build this billion-dollar brand with Siege International. We have tens and tens and tens of thousands of people that are doing just that. Many people are on the line here how they can transition to a six-figure income. Perhaps there or you are in a job, a career where a six-figure income might not be possible. And if it is, it could be quite some time. We have people that have transitioned to those six-figure incomes, hundreds upon hundreds, here with Siege International. And then there's those that are on the line, and I know who you are, that are here for true wealth, that seven-figure income. And what's interesting about the income that we develop, it is not what most people are used to. This is residual income, royalty income. And that's what attracted me to this industry just over 19 years ago. I got a call from a friend of mine down in Florida, just like many people on the line, got a call from a friend, a colleague, a relative perhaps, a business associate, and we're invited to listen in to hear this information. Well, I met with a young man. He was 23 years old at the time, and he presented this industry to me, this way to develop a residual income. And when the presentation was finished, I was interested. Certainly, I was intrigued. But when he showed me a check for $23,000 for the month of August, I remember because he was 23, that's got my attention. But when he explained that he didn't work 1 hour that month, that is what really got my attention. Hit me right between the eyes, like a brick, whatever cliche you want to use. I was so interested, so intrigued that I got involved on a part-time basis. I had owned a very successful advertising agency, but had employees and all the trappings of a traditional business. Seemed like I had zero time. Even though I had a very generous income, I had no time. How many people do you know that have, they don't make enough, they make a ton of money, but they just have no time. And many people out there certainly have a lot of time, but unfortunately they don't make a lot of money. This is an opportunity. This is an industry, an income stream that you can develop that gives you both, the best of both worlds, both the income and the time to enjoy your life, your family, as I wanted to do. So as we get into this call, what I would like to do is kind of explain why I got involved with Siege, what's happening with Siege, who we are, what we do, why we do it, so that you can perhaps see that this is an opportunity. If something is wrong in your life or not right, or something could be better, perhaps this is that vehicle that you've been looking for. Now, we can't make any guarantees, and we certainly can't make any promises, but we can make our best business decisions based on track record and history. So when you take a look at our owner, Ken Brailsford, and that's the number one reason why myself and all the top earners in our company are here, those of us certainly with experience, and that is when he's been an owner in this industry specifically for over 45 years. Can you imagine that? Built two companies, still in business today, over $1.5 billion in worldwide sales. A brand called Nature Sunshine. You may remember he started that back in 1972. In fact, the first man to ever encapsulate an herb, founding that industry. Also Enrich International in the mid-'80s. So he's 2 for 2. What makes us think he won't be 3 for 3? In fact, Siege is the fastest growing company of his 3 companies. So we are definitely with the right person, with the experience, the capital, and everything necessary to build this billion-dollar brand. Now, the company is based out of Salt Lake City, Utah. We're a debt-free company. We're international. We're in over 30 countries right now. We'll talk a little bit about that here in a moment. But and that's certainly fueling a big part of our growth as we go into the international market. But another very important point, when you look at long-term commitment, when you look at a home or something that you can build for yourself, not somebody else, for you, your business, it's important to understand the commitment, not only the experience, but the commitment of ownership. Not only do we own our own plantations, our own farm, harvest our own raw material from the Moringa oleifera tree, I'll describe describe in a moment. But we also christened last year our own manufacturing facilities, pharmaceutically certified. So we are now not only the largest harvester of moringa in the world, but we are a vertical company all the way through quality control in a state-of-the-art manufacturing facility. Now, the company began when Brailsford was given a documentary, a Discovery Channel documentary, on this tree called Moringa oleifera, reported to be the most nutrient-rich plant on or botanical on the planet. The person that invited the line can give you some links to some websites with thousands of research papers that you can find from world governments, top medical schools, including Johns Hopkins University. Perhaps our strongest endorsement for Moringa oleifera is the National Institutes of Health. In 2008 gave it Botanical of the Year and stated if the pharmaceutical companies could harness the power of moringa, it could address over 300 diseases. So there's no doubt that the source material that we're with, that source botanical, is the highest nutrient value of anything on the planet. And what we've done to bring them into a commercial application is nothing less than remarkable. And what do I mean by that? Well, the Discovery Channel documentary focused on how people in third world countries were, when they were, consuming Moringa oleifera, and primarily just the leaves, purifying water, but the effect that it had, the positive effect on infant mortality, disease, malnutrition was so overwhelming that Ken decided he was going to build a company around this. He wondered to himself, why isn't there a commercial application? Why haven't I heard about it? Well, now we are all hearing about it, and for the past 6 years, we've been bringing this product, bringing our products on the market all over the world. Now, the tree itself has over 92 verifiable nutrients, antioxidant families, anti-inflammatories, all the amino acids, all 20 amino acids, the omegas 3, 6, 9, all the vitamins and minerals we need, chlorophyll, and so much more, all packed into the products that we have developed, all bioavailable immediately. And I describe these products, I think you will agree that the marketplace is so huge. People are realizing they are not getting the nutritional value in the foods that we're eating, in the food chain that's been dumbed down. We must supplement, and we brought some extraordinary products, the highest in technology on the market today. We have 3 product categories. Our first category is our liquid nutritionals. We have our foundation, our Zija Smart Mix and Zija Super Mix. Both are 100% pure moringa, no artificial ingredients, preservatives, or sweeteners. They're enzymatically alive. See, we don't take an inexpensive way out in manufacturing, bring it into concentrate, and rehydrate it for manufacturing. We keep it enzymatically alive when it goes into your bloodstream as a whole food. The results that people get are quite life-changing. I know for me, cholesterol, blood sugars, triglycerides, all dropped within normal ranges, helping me avoid a prescription that I literally had in my hand when I started and got involved with Zija International. Still in normal ranges today. We also have in that category a energy drink. It's an alternative to the Red Bulls, Monsters, Rockstars. And don't you think people are looking for green, all natural, and certainly would prefer something of that nature as opposed to the chemicals that are in so many, and dangerous chemicals that are in so many of those energy drinks. Our XM3 liquid, people use it for energy. I know my children in college, that's all they're allowed to consume, to stay up to study, etc. We have athletes training with the product. It's truly quite remarkable. Now, many people like myself enjoy and know the importance of the Zija Super Mix and Smart Mix, and also want that energy component of the XM3 liquid, so the company brought a product out called XM Plus, which is literally the best of both. The mix as well as the energy component in the XM3. Now, we also have a category which is our skincare or personal care line with 7 products, again addressing the anti-aging market as well as what we're all concerned about from environmental pollutants and the exposures we have really every day. It's again all natural, pharmaceutical grade, no artificial colors or fragrances. It is just the highest quality that you can buy in the marketplace without a prescription. Gen M is our product line. And what really got this, set our company into hyperdrive a few years ago when we brought out a single product within our weight management system. And I'm sure you would agree that is a very, very, very large market, pardon the pun, and growing. All, not just here in North America, but all across the globe. Well, we have a very simple system that does not require a lifestyle change. It is unique and it absolutely works. Now, it all starts first thing in the morning with our Zegis Smart Mix or the Super Mix. Again, just a powder in an individual sachet, which mixed with 8 to 10 ounces of water. So we're getting our bodies are getting the proper nutrition to take care of themselves. That's the whole concept. You know, our bodies should take care of themselves like our Creator intended, and with the proper nutrition, that's exactly what we're finding that's happening. So our body's getting the proper nutrition so we can lose weight healthy. Then the second component or the second step is a capsule. A simple capsule taken mid-morning. Works in two ways. Number one, it increases metabolism, and you will know it the minute you take it. You'll feel your body get up. You'll feel your metabolism kick into another gear. But my favorite component to the capsule is the satiety aspect, addressing the leptin, the hormone, the satiety hormone in our brain. You know, what's the worst part about a diet, right? It's always thinking about not eating, always being hungry, suffering almost. Well, what if those thoughts weren't there? Wouldn't it be easier to eat a normal portion? Wouldn't it be easier to avoid snacks, between meal snacks, late meal snacks? And that's exactly what our XMAM capsule is designed to do. The third step is our premium tea, a detoxification tea. Many people don't realize the reason they can't lose weight or perhaps they plateau is toxins are stored in our fat. And the body is smart enough to know that it burns fat too quickly, releasing dangerous levels of toxins. That's not good. It won't allow that to happen. So this easy, simple, three-step process or program is just work absolute wonders. I mean, we have a marketing strategy with a 4-day sampler where people can try the 3 steps for 4 days, and it is not unusual for people to lose a pound, 2, 3, 4, even more just in 4 days. Now, wouldn't people rather do that before they make a larger commitment? Of course. It has really been a very successful program for us. Now, it's not, again, unusual for people to lose 15, 20, even 30 pounds or more in the first 30 days. I personally lost 33 pounds in the first 60 days, got down to goal weight. That was years ago. Still, to this day, have not gained a pound back because it's not a lifestyle change. It's not a yo-yo diet. It's not something that we're going to start doing that we know we cannot continue to do. The minute we stop, it all comes back and even more. It is a remarkable program. We also have a couple of adjuncts. Our XM PM capsule for those people that have the sugar cravings and late night snackings, and certainly would like a more solid night, deeper night sleep. We have Prime 90, our meal replacement protein drink or protein shake that not only is a meal replacement, but many, again, people with active lifestyles, athletes, people working out, will use that as a protein supplement to build lean mass. Very successful product line. Now, before we turn our attention over to the business side of what we're going to talk about here tonight, let's hear from a couple of people I've asked to come on the line, share very quickly their experience, and specifically with our products. Now, the first person I want to bring on the line, her name is Lynette Edick. Lynette is out of Dallas, Texas. I heard her introduce herself on the call here earlier. Lynette, I know you had specific, tremendous results with the weight management system. Maybe you can let us know what it did for you.
Hi, Mr. Gulch. Thank you for letting me share tonight. Yes, I did. In exactly 21 days, I lost 14 pounds. I used the Smart Mix and the Zeta XM caps, and it is amazing the results that I had. And now today, I have lost almost 20 dress sizes. I'm excited, and I'm so grateful for the XM caps.
All right, that is fantastic. I know how excited you are about that. Everybody else. The next person I want to introduce is Chuck Dreft. We call him Chucky D. I know, Chuck, you're up in the Bay Area. I know you've had tremendous success with the product and building a very large business. Maybe you could give us a quick snapshot of what the product has done for you.
I'd love to, Ron. Thank you for allowing me to share my testimonial tonight. I really appreciate it. My name is Chucky D, and I own a very successful restaurant in Marin County, California. I have a beautiful wife and 3 amazing kids with a very hectic lifestyle. But after being in business for myself for 14 years, the restaurant industry started to take a toll on my body. I was overweight. I was at 232 plus pounds. I was on high blood pressure medication, and I was suffering from major aches and pains in my hands, and my elbows, and my shoulders. Well, while I was at an appointment with my chiropractic neurologist and a very close friend, his wife, Heather Lincoln, tonight, who heard me complaining about all my issues, she handed me some samples of Zija and said, take this. It is amazing, and I'll call you back in a couple of days to check in. Well, she did. A couple of days later, she said, what do you like best about it, Chuck? I said, Heather, where do I start? I don't like this product. I absolutely love it. What it has done, and where do I sign up, and how do I get a hold of this stuff? It made me feel more energized. I felt more focused. My aches and pains practically diminished. It just made me feel happy. This product is powerful, which in turn empowered me. So after a year and a half of being on Zija, my results are astonishing. I have lost and kept off over 40 pounds. That's truly amazing. My blood pressure has normalized, and I no longer suffer from all the aches and pains in my hands, my elbows. It was a no-brainer having my family on Zija during this period of time. They have had great results. My kids have become great students at school. So I just want to say I am thankful every day for being introduced to Zija and will be a loyal customer the rest of my life. What it has done for my family and also continues to do for my body is a gift and simply extraordinary. But during that experience, it was easy to create a plan B by sharing with friends and family and other people I meet. With all the tools and incentives Zija has to offer me, and by being coachable with a willingness to work and a very strong desire to succeed, I have yet to miss a check. It just keeps on growing too. So I am the Zija 5, and with that, Ron, thank you, and the call is back to you.
All right, Chucky D, that's great. I look forward to seeing you in a few weeks in San Francisco also. Now, the person, actually Heather Lincoln, who hosted this call as we began the call. Heather, I know you're in kind of a unique situation in that you're just a brand new mom again, just about 30 days ago, and have a unique perspective on the products and what they've done for you. Maybe you could share a little with us.
Well, thanks, Ron. Can you hear me okay?
Absolutely.
Fantastic. Well, I was introduced to the weight management system, sampler system, and I started getting results really quickly. Lost a pound my first day and 3.5 pounds over the next 4 days. I went on to order a package. I lost 15 pounds in 11 weeks, and that was my absolute last 15 pounds. I had a beautiful body for the first time in my life, but that's not what made me fall in love with the product. It got better. After 6 weeks of being on that weight management system, I was no longer suffering from panic attacks. And once the panic attacks were lifted, so was the depression. And yep, last year I was able to conceive a beautiful baby, and I continued to use the Smart Mix and the Super Mix as my prenatal vitamin with the addition to folic acid. And in January, I had an extremely healthy baby boy. I can tell you I gained less weight with this pregnancy. I had no gestational diabetes like I did with the first. And, the business was such a no-brainer. I've always had a passion for helping people. And being out of work, I'm still receiving a check every single week for the work I've already done. And I've been able to run my Zija business without any overhead thanks to Team 250. So thanks for letting me share.
All right, Heather, that's fantastic. Thank you so much. Well, you made a couple of very, very good points about residual income. You mentioned Team 250 we'll talk about. But let's talk a little bit about why Zija International has decided, why Ken Brailsford decided to use relationship marketing or network distribution, word-of-mouth advertising, instead of going to traditional retail channels. Many people don't understand our industry and what we do. We are simply a distribution channel. That is it. Instead of spending, major companies building billion-dollar brands, spending hundreds of millions of dollars to advertise TV, radio, magazines, newspapers, to educate the population as why they should go to a particular retail store to buy the products. What we do in our business, in our industry, is the company takes all of the capital and expenses that they would have had in traditional channels, as well as shelf space, distribution, etc., and puts that into the form of compensation. So we, every single person that's an independent business owner, distributor with Zija International, not only can we buy the product just in wholesale, we can do whatever we want with our business. We can be as aggressive or not as we want. Part-time, work towards full-time, as I had mentioned earlier. And we do that very simply by introducing our products and our business to other people. They can become a can show them how to purchase that product directly from ZGen Wholesale, or they can become an independent business owner and not only purchase the product from wholesale, but build a team of people that will develop that residual income. Now, when you get, people sometimes wonder, does it work? I know that's a big question I always get. Does this industry work? Now, of course it does. I mean, you can look at the stories, you can look at the incomes across the globe. 300,000 people every month start their own home-based business in our industry. It's a $60 billion industry right now and growing. I mean, it's just astronomical, the size that this industry is getting to and the speed that it's growing. Because you see, it's pretty simple. The most effective and efficient way to get a product from the manufacturer to the end-line consumer. There's nothing in between. We're an e-commerce business. Everyone on our teams, every person, whether it's a preferred customer, whether it's independent distributor, everyone purchases from ZG International on the internet, on their own website, or call customer service and order the product either way, and it ships directly to the consumer. You look at Fortune 100 companies, every single one somehow has their product or services distributed through this channel. This channel is being taught in business schools across the globe now. You take a look at books, for instance, Robert Kiyosaki, Donald Trump, Why We Want You to Be Rich. Devote a whole chapter to this industry. It is the purest form right now of free enterprise. Every single person has an opportunity to build a business for themselves, for their families, and develop that royalty or residual income. Because if you think about it, it's real simple what we do. Our first goal, if you decide to join us as a business partner, is to help you find two people to start to build one each of your two teams. And think about it. Do we not know two people who would want to lose weight, who would want to become more healthy, who would not like to earn a little additional income, help with retirement, put a child through college, mortgage payment, car payment, or develop a 6 or 7-figure income? Well, with those two people, we start our two teams. And then we simply teach them to do the very same thing, begin their two teams, and help those people begin their two teams. And if you just use a simple math formula of 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, it take long before those numbers start to get very large. Now, again, instead of the company paying all that money to market our product in traditional channels, they take that money, pay it back to us. So every time someone on your team, someone you introduce, someone they introduce, and they introduce through Infinity, then every week you can earn a small commission on the purchase made from ZG International. You get a back office, a website, you can track all your volume, all your business, your commissions worldwide, and it doesn't matter. See, when you get involved with our company, all we have to do is purchase what we call a starter package. It can range from a few $100s to, I think on the top, maybe $1,300 for the high achievers, depending on your goals and how fast you want to get started. Well, you then have immediately international distribution rights. For instance, I had mentioned the international countries that we're in over 30. I know our organization is in well over 20. I didn't know anybody in those countries prior to beginning to get business there, but people know people who know people all over the world. And today we've got our business in Asia is exploding with the company. I'm there once a quarter, going to head out in a few weeks after I'm in San Francisco to help those people understand what we do and understand our products and build their businesses. Now, if you think about it, how smart is that? We all know what leverage is, right? Well, if you've got 100, 200, 300, thousands of people, tens of thousands of people in your team, and every week and month when they're buying their product, you got a little commission, that's called leverage. You're leveraging the efforts of other people. But it's also time zone leverage. Tonight, I'll go to sleep, and in the Philippines, in Malaysia, Thailand, Hong Kong, and other countries, they're going to get up and they're going to be building their businesses, so we're making money while we sleep. What a concept. I don't know of another industry that allows anybody, no matter who you are, education, business experience, sales experience, marketing experience, it doesn't matter. It's not necessary. Education, color, race, religion, small town, big city, it doesn't matter. Everybody has equal opportunity. All it takes is a desire, a work ethic. It's not free. Often not, it's very simple, but often not easy. You because we have to fit this into our schedules, right? Just like I did for a couple of years part-time, the last 17 years working out of my home, traveling the world with my family, my children, being exposed to places and things that maybe less than 1/2 of 1% of all people, much less children, are exposed to. My wife and I look forward now as the kids are kind of growing up and they're one out of college, one in college. She travels. We're doing business. We're having fun. We're seeing the world. Best of all, we're helping other people. So it really is quite a remarkable industry. We also have other things that help people get started, such as first order bonuses. As you start your teams, everyone that you personally bring to the company, they reward you with a up to 20% commission on the very first order, which is typically the largest anyone will ever place. We also have other bonuses associated with getting your teams and the people you enroll started. Heather mentioned Team 250. We really have revolutionized this industry. We all want to use the product. We just like any other product, typical in a month's supply. So we're going to order a product every month. We call it auto ship, like a magazine subscription. Well, what if all you had to do was enroll your 2 people, and then every month enroll one more person, customers, or people that want to join you in the business, and you can get a free auto ship. Every month your product is free. I know personally, since we started the program early last year, I've never paid for my product. So we can show you how to not only enjoy these products, but get them for little or zero cost. With our Team 250 program. We also have a Mercedes-Benz car program, a luxury car program. How would you like to drive a Mercedes-Benz and have the company pay for it? Just another perk, another benefit for doing what we should be doing as we're building our businesses. I know I've got a very, very nice Mercedes, a CLS 550. It's a very expensive car, but it sure drives a whole lot better when it's free, and we can show you how to do that also. We have other bonuses, pools. We have a check match system as you reach a certain production level. How would you like if you had thousands of people in your group? Every week when they got paid their check, you could get a small matching of that for every person's check in your business. Again, an extraordinary way to develop a residual income. And for the highest achievers, we even have a profit participation program. How would you like to have a piece of the company in respect that Ken Brailsford put away 25% of the company above and beyond what he pays out in the compensation structure to those people that help build his company internationally, the leaders that are helping build. So again, for the high achievers, there's 5 pools of 5% of the company each. The first pool has already been opened. We've been paying out for over a year. By the end of this year, we should open the second pool, so everyone has time to get into a percentage of the company. Now, when you look at what we've done and the ramifications of what I'm saying and timing, in 2010, we're 6 years old. In 2010, we did 50. We were at 50 million annualized sales. In 2011, we were 100 million. We doubled. And then last year in 12, we were about 150 million. This year, our target with everything that's happened internationally as well as domestically, our original goal was 250,000, $250,000, but it looks like we can get closer to 300 million. At that doubling rate, it doesn't take much more, 24, 36 months, maybe more, to be that $1 billion company. So anybody, I think, would understand or realize how important it is to join or get involved with something when it's small and people have not really heard about it yet. It's not popularized, and ride that to the top. Take advantage of that critical mass, of that momentum, that sweet moment, that magic moment in time that very, very few companies ever realize. Well, that's exactly where we are right now. So it is the perfect time. While it's not yet popularized, it's certainly becoming, seems like it every single week, every single month more, and as we set records of people introducing our company and our products to others. The number of people that are joining this company, whether they're business partners or they're preferred customers, is quite remarkable as a growth pattern. Now, I really think to close the call out, as I had mentioned before, the biggest question that most people are going to have in their mind, it all sounds great. I certainly can understand. I understand what residual income is now. What it's like to get paid, as Heather said, over and over on the work that we've done one time. We wrote a book, recorded a CD. We worked hard one time and we're paid every time a unit would sell. Now, the big question is, though, can I be successful? Can I do it? Well, as I said before, it doesn't matter. It's equal opportunity no matter who you are. All it takes is desire. the elbow grease, go to work to build your dreams, not somebody else's dreams. And we have the system that'll show you exactly what to do. It's a franchise-like opportunity. We don't do anything that anybody else, no matter who you are, could not do. We're going to show you what to do day 1, day 2, the first week, the first month, the first year. We're going to suggest and help you understand, who do you want to talk to? What would you say? What are the tools and the information that we can get to people? Like this conference call. We have 3 nights a week. We actually have conference calls 7 days a week, whether they're presentations, trainings. Tomorrow night, Wednesday night, every Wednesday night, our product formulator, Russ Bianchi, does a straight talk with Russ Bianchi. Call, same time, same phone number to describe the different products with Zija as well as Moringa oleifera. Educational purposes to help people understand our products better and how important they can be to our health. We have Zija University, 24/7 online training, videos, documents, materials, business, product, everything that you need to build your business. I call it a don't think, just do business. Paint by numbers. Just follow a simple system. And when I learned that, my business went from very average to extremely above average. And now we can show you how not only how you can be successful, how we all with you can help others be successful also. So with that, what I suggest is get back with the person that invited you on the line and let them know where you're at. What are you thinking? There's really only 3 possible outcomes. One would be thanks, but no thanks. Not necessarily interested in the business or the products. That's okay. We recognize it's not for everybody. Just let them know. We have so many people joining our business that we have plenty to do, plenty of people to work with that want what we have. It's okay. Just let them know. Second outcome. I'm not sure about the business at this point, but I definitely want to get involved with the product. I'm going to start using the product. We can help you become a preferred customer. You can purchase it at wholesale, exactly the price that we all pay for it. You get a free website. You can order it online. You can call customer service. Up to you. But the third, and the outcome we certainly would hope for, is not only do you want to get involved with our product for your own personal health and your family's health, but you want to build a business. You want to build your dreams, not somebody else's. You want to take control of your life. You're looking for that time freedom. We'll show you how to do it. We can get your questions answered tonight. We can help you get in the business. And when you look at what's happening in our growth and what momentum is all about, remember I said we all start 2 teams. Well, when you enroll a 3rd or a 4th person onto your team, where would they go? They have to go into the people that are already there. That's why it's such a perfect business, the most correct business I've ever seen in my life. It is truly about people helping people. So there'll be people that join our team tonight, wake up tomorrow, and there's already more people on their team that they can start earning commissions on. So it truly is a remarkable business, a life-changing business, if you're looking and if you want it to be, that's for sure. So with that, I want to thank everyone for your time, your attention. We're having a lot of fun, making a lot of money, but best of all, we're doing it helping other people do this very, very same thing. So with that, everyone, good night and God bless.